Hey everyone, today we're going to do a hip mobility class. We have Monica to my right. She's my student intern from Duke University, and we have my office manager here at the PhysioFix, Amanda, to my left, and of course Pepper, because she's in like all these videos because she's perfect. So we are going to begin down on the ground today. So we're going to start with some frog rocks. So your feet are going to be together, your knees are going to be apart. You can either go on your hands, as Monica will demonstrate, or you can go on your elbows, as myself and Amanda will demonstrate. We're going to do 15 rock backs. So find your position, and we're going to start rocking forward and back. That's one. Try to get a little deeper each time. Really try to open up those hips. You're going to feel that groin stretch. It's going to feel really nice. Just go slowly, nice and controlled. So remember guys, if you're at home, you can pause these videos and do as many reps as you want to. We're gonna do 15 of this one because it's nice and quick, and it's a good way to loosen up those hips. Okay, one more. Awesome. All right, let's slowly get out of that position. And what we're gonna do next is the front splits. Don't get scared for anyone at home. I'm gonna give you two modifications. So the first modification I'm gonna have Amanda do, and it's pretty much just a lizard position. So your back hip is gonna be pressed forward, your hands are gonna be on the ground, you're gonna walk them out as far as you can and just hold that position. The second modification I'm gonna have Monica do, and it's pretty much like a high split position. You're gonna feel more of that hamstring stretch, and you just try to like sink as low as you can. You can use like couches or chairs or benches, anything at home to hold on to, and then just try to hold it high. All right, so choose your modification, and I'm gonna do the full split one. So I'm gonna start in my high split, and then I'm just gonna kind of sink down and use my hands to kind of support me in my lowest position. If you have yoga blocks at home, this is a great time to grab those too, because you could be here with your yoga blocks, but then you'll be like up here. So as you go into this position, let yourself sink a little bit lower. Remember, when you're doing the front split, you're gonna be feeling an intense stretch of the hamstring for the front leg and an intense stretch for the hip flexor of the back leg, but don't let this back leg rotate open like this. You wanna think about rotating that hip towards the ground and getting the toe right on the ground. Let's do like 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Okay, choose your modification, and you might have a different one on each side because you might be more left side dominant or more right side dominant. So choose what works for you, and let's start sinking as low as we can in that position. I am clearly left side dominant. Remember that back leg should be facing the ground. Don't let that hip open up. We are trying to feel the hamstring stretch of the front leg and the hip flexor stretch of the back leg. Breathe. Sink lower and deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly get out of it. Don't move too fast. You don't want to tear anything, you know. We used to do that a lot in gymnastics, and I swear we could never get out of that position once we were in it for like 10 minutes, right? All right, so next what we're gonna do is prone hip extension to abduction. So you're gonna lay on your stomach. Now, if laying on your stomach is painful for any reason, I want you to go in quadruped position. So I'm gonna have Amanda go in quadruped position and do the same exact thing. And then I'm gonna have Monica do a bent knee version, which is a little bit easier than a long lever version. So the movement is you extend your hip, and then you go into abduction, and then you just gently put it down. And then you lift, come back into extension, put it down. It's the same thing in quadruped position, but for the bent knee version, it kind of just looks like this. All right, so choose your modification, and we're gonna do 10 on each side. Ready, go. So you'll notice that I use my hands to help pivot myself so I can control the hip a little bit easier. 3, 4, come here, Pepper. 5, need some emotional support. 6, 7, I knew I'd get her. 8, 9, last one, and 10. Okay, other side, you can change your modification if you need to. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nice and slow, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. All right, next what we're gonna do is we're gonna stay in prone, so stay on your stomach. There is no modification for this one because this one's generally pretty good for everyone. So what you're gonna do is just lay with one leg up. You're gonna lift this leg as high as you can get it. Now that might be the modification for you. You might not be able to lift it this high. So your high might be like 90 degrees. So choose the highest position you can get your hip into, and then you're gonna keep your knee bent to 90 degrees. And then you're just gonna lift that foot up. 2. We're gonna do 3 different positions. 6, 7, nice and slow, 8, 9, 10. Now I just want you to move the leg down a little bit. So about 90 degrees for me, and you might be at 60 degrees, just a little bit lower down, and then lift that foot up again. 5, 9, 10, last one. So you're gonna move it down a little bit lower. So I have my foot crossed on the opposite knee, so I'm in a figure 4 position. So now we're gonna lift up that way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on your other leg. So lift it as high as you can, keep that knee bent to 90 degrees, knee stays on the ground, foot lifts up. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, control it, 9, 10, move that leg a little bit down, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. All right, now you're gonna cross the one leg behind the other knee and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay, we have one more exercise, and it's also in the prone position. So you're gonna lay on your stomach, and if that's difficult for you, I'm gonna have you guys do what Amanda is doing, and you're gonna just lay on your side. So you're gonna be like this. And so we're gonna just lift that knee up. So we're gonna be in that prone figure 4 position again, and we are gonna try to lift our knee up without extending our back to cheat. So your forehead will be down, and then you just gently lift up the knee and down. You can be on your side if you don't have as much hip mobility, and we're just gonna do that nice and slow for 10 reps on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, I lost my emotional support. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch. Got a little booty cramp, so if you get one of those, that's pretty normal. All right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last one, or last 2, 9, 10. Okay, everyone, we are done for our hip mobility routine today. If you guys have more time, go back through this, do it as many times as you want to, and have a great day.